Teachers are constantly using formative assessment to monitor and assess their students on an overall understanding all throughout the day, right? You can walk into any classroom and see a teacher circulating the classroom, monitoring student comprehension, polling the class by asking for a show of hands, maybe using little slips of paper exit tickets as a strategy for formative assessment. All of this can be done in engaging new ways that give the teacher greater access to the data from a variety of tools from Microsoft. By using a Miracast adapter, which I'm doing now, a teacher can easily connect their computer to the projector wirelessly. That allows the teacher to do what I've been doing, to walk around the room, to use proximity, help individual students redirect off-task behavior, make notations about student progress in the gradebook, assess student comprehension through polling the whole class at once. And never does a teacher have to stop what she is doing and go to the front of the classroom to demonstrate something on the computer. She can continue to move around the room and work with students as necessary. Additionally, this same teacher has organized her class into class notebooks. The teacher has preloaded classroom worksheets, rubrics, projects, and videos for students to watch as needed for instruction. Class notebooks open the door to easy online learning environments with a place to put the content for note-taking, for collaboration opportunities between students, and formative assessment possibilities for teachers. Studies show that students solved science and math problems using handwriting. Those students' performance improved significantly when they used a pen interface rather than a keyboard. So as this teacher works throughout the year, she is able to keep track of assignments in the class notebook and use digital ink to leave notes for these students in real time. When teachers use digital ink, they can quickly monitor student work within their class notebooks and respond to their work immediately. This provides real-time, in-the-moment student feedback. So, for example, I have a student here named Vivian who's working on a narrative story for her 4th grade class. Now, her teacher knows that Vivian has had a hard time this school year with things like plot and setting in writing her stories. So the teacher can pull up the class notebook and see exactly where Vivian is in the planning process. The teacher can quickly assess and respond on this page to the work that Vivian is doing and give her immediate and valuable feedback. In fact, this teacher can even leave audio feedback through the insert menu, choosing record audio, so that Vivian, who has a reading disability, can receive the message from her teacher without struggling to read it. So instead of Vivian writing the entire story and then finding out it was done incorrectly, she can make changes that the teacher recommends. Wouldn't it be wonderful to get all your writing assignments back after all those revisions had been made? Forms is another example of how teachers can quickly assess how well their class understands a concept or a lecture being taught. Teachers can embed the form in a class notebook like this in advance or even during the lesson to check for understanding. And students can use the form to respond to their teacher in real time from an internet-connected device. I'll open Forms here through Office 365. You can see I've already created a form that I've used with a group of students. When I created the form, I used a few different question types. Teachers can create a form in which students are asked to give a star or even a number rating to a survey to understand how well they understand, or answer specific questions or short quizzes on a variety of subjects. Forms allows you to create formative and summative assessments that are scored and are instantly available. Now, the question tool is really easy to use. Teachers can also collect free-form information like this one and feedback from students through the text option that's available within Forms. This means teachers can quickly assess students in every medium and collect all of those responses in one place. The results can even be viewed in Excel. Let me show you an example. So here's a spreadsheet where I've collected information from a math assessment. The opportunities for forms use spans all types of subjects. But when the teacher has a need for a secure summative assessment, they can use forms in conjunction with the Take a Test app to create a secure testing environment where the assessment results are auto-scored and available immediately. So before I close, let's take a look at a video showing the power and simplicity of the Take a Test app.
Pop quiz. Do you know how to create a secure environment on PCs for high stakes and formative assessments? Don't worry, I'll show you how to set up a safe lockdown mode that doesn't allow students to run apps, use the web, take screenshots, and more using Take a Test. To set up a device for high stakes assessments with Take a Test, first open Settings from the Start menu and choose Accounts. Then select Set up an account for taking tests. Select an account and paste in the link to your test. Your test is ready to go. When students log in, Take a Test launches instantly. Next, let's look at formative assessments. It's easy for teachers to create their own tests and quizzes using Microsoft Forms together with Take a Test. Once the test is ready, teachers add a link to their OneNote class notebook. Students just click the link and the test begins in lockdown mode. Your pop quiz is over. You nailed it! With Take a Test, it's super easy for teachers to secure PCs so their students can get fair and accurate assessments on all types of tests. Thanks for spending a minute with Microsoft in Education. Bye!
Immediate feedback is critical in the classroom. Through the use of OneNote, Windows 10, digital ink, forms, and the Take a Test app, teachers are able to quickly, easily, and securely track student learning and make the necessary adjustments to effectively reach a diverse set of learning needs.